gentlemen, it's an afternoon, a day at the fair, and hi, everybody. I'm Ernie Martz on Channel 9, and welcome. We have a good audience here. It's not raining. Oh, yes, the rains have held off, and it's a great privilege for us to bring on the stage now Michael Johnson. Many of you are familiar with his music. He's a fine recording artist. You've made a lot of good records, Michael.
Well, thank you, sir.
And you're here to sing. Listen, you did some acting not too long ago. I want to talk to you about that. I read something along.
Yeah, I've done a little bit.
And some writing and so forth. My wife is a great fan of your music, and we'll talk about that too. But let's hear something. Michael Johnson. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, a great Minnesota welcome here at the State Fair.
Thank you. Honey, we're gonna have the good life. I can tell all our trouble gonna turn out well. There ain't no smile like the one I'm after. Ain't no heaven like the one I know. So hold on tight, 'cause we're gonna go faster. Hold on tight, just like we was gonna go slow. Oh, honey, we're gonna have a fine time. I just know all your loving told me so. Sun in the sky, gonna shine on tomorrow. Moon in the heavens that knows just why. So look to your heart and forget all your sorrows. Look to my arms and forget all your lies. You do the cooking, honey, I'll get the chow, and I'll do the loving if you'll show me how. We'll both hang together, whispering words of ooh. I love you, I do, oh I do, yes indeed I do. Honey, we're gonna have the good life. You do the cooking, honey, I'll get the chow, and I'll do the loving if you show me how. We'll both hang together, whispering words of ooh. I love you, I do, oh I do, yes indeed I do. And all of my traveling all of the while has led me to your tender smile. So smile for me and let me see how lovely the good life can be. How lovely the good life can be.
Yay, Michael Johnson.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. I know you're going to come back and do another song for us at the end of the show. I want to preface this next statement by saying my wife, Mary Boyd Martz, who's an accomplished mezzo-soprano singer and actress with the Minnesota Opera Company and so forth, is a great fan of yours, and she knows music, believe me. And she said, you know, I really like that song he did about older folks, The Clock on the Wall Waits for Us All. That was in an album, right?
Right, and that was from a play called Jacques Brel is Alive and Well and Living in Paris. And the song is called Old Folks. That was the bit of acting that I'd done, other than a little Guys and Dolls in college and stuff, but I did some off-Broadway.
You know, we've lived in the same area all these years. This is the first time I've met you.
I know it.
And it's my pleasure, believe me. You've done most of your recording, I think, in recent years, hasn't it been? The albums?
Well,
singles?
it may seem so, but I did my first album that anyone ever heard in 1970, and it's been, you know, this will be my 9th album coming
All right, okay. I know that you've done some in the early 80s. You were with Chad Mitchell, I think, at one time, is that right?
Right.
The trio, John Denver was there.
That's right. Actually, Chad was not in the group, and John was.
Okay.
John replaced Chad.
All right, all right. That brings us up to date, a bit of history. Okay, Michael Johnson, thanks for coming, and you'll be back to wrap up our show, and we'll be right back after these messages from the State Fair. Thank you. And we'll be right back after these messages. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for coming. Gee, it's a great thrill to be with Michael Johnson, huh, folks, right here at the State Fair. And Michael, you're celebrating, I think, a brand new contract, huh?
Oh, that's right. It's with RCA, and it's an 8-album deal, so I'm a happy man.
Oh, congratulations. And what are you going to do for us now?
Well, this is a song I've done for a while. It's kind of up, and it's called It's My Job.
All right, you got it. Michael Johnson, here he is.
In the middle of late last night, I was sitting on a curb. Didn't know what about, but something had me quite disturbed. Street sweeper comes drifting by, and he's bouncing every step. Seems strange how good he felt, so I asked him while he swept. He said, it's my job to be cleaning up this mess, and that's enough reason to go for me. It's my job to be better than the rest, and that makes the day for me. Got an uncle that owns a bank, he's a self-made millionaire. Never had anyone to thank, never had no one to care. He always seemed kind of sad to me, and I asked him why that was. And he told me it's because in my contract there's a clause that says it's my job to be worried half to death, and that's the thing people respect in me. It's my job, and without it I'd be less than what I expect to be. I've been lazy most all my life, singing songs and sleeping late. Any manual labor I've done is purely by mistake. If street sweepers can smile, then I got no right to feel upset. Sometimes I still forget till the lights come on and the stage is set and the song hits home and you feel that sweat. It's my job to be different than the rest, and that's enough reason to go for me. It's my job to be better than the rest, and that's a tough break for me. It's my job to be cleaning up this mess, and that's enough reason to go for me. It's my job to be different than the rest, and that makes the day for me.
In tonight's Grandstand show at 8 o'clock, it's a free concert, and he'll replace the ailing Dionne Warwick, who wasn't able to attend the performance tonight. So Michael will be in the Grandstand 8 o'clock tonight, right?
That's right. I'll be there.
You'll be there, and it'll be a great show. It's a free show. See him then. And tomorrow, Cat's Pajamas and Frankenstein. Ho-ho. And Riders in the Sky and our talent winner on Friday. Thanks for coming, Mike.
My pleasure.
All
Thanks
right,
a lot.
State Fair, a day at the fair.